Yeah, and can you believe it? Bella nearly left us for the Blue Man Group yesterday, but then she found out that her legs were far too short to go behind the stage and do all the things that were required of her. But anyway, if you haven't heard of them, they are an international comedy, theatre, rock, concert and dance party, all rolled into one act that join us here in the studio this morning to tell us about the concept, how it all came about, why the colour blue, and of course, what South African audiences can expect from them. Meridian, the Blue Man Captain, is here, along with Tony, the resident musical captain. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Welcome to Expresso. So I'm fascinated by this. I was sitting here with you guys and asking you, is this what it is? They don't speak. What's going on now? So where did the concept start of the Blue Man Group?
The Blue Man Group started about 25 years ago.
Yeah.
Three longtime friends wanted to create a show that was all about the things they were really excited about, art and culture, and just making something really exciting that an audience can really have an experience in the theater.
Yeah.
And it's just exploded over the years into this global phenomenon that we all
Give us the breakdown,
love to be
though,
part of.
that very first show.
Yeah.
What were audiences thinking? I mean, this was the first time they'd ever seen anything like this.
Yeah, imagine, I think people back then were so blown away because there was never a show where, you know, people don't speak, but they're doing all these crazy bits and playing rock and roll music, and it's all creative and original. And I know back then, just like now, when people come to the show, they leave the theater having an experience they've never had before. It's really a show that you interact with as opposed to just sit and watch.
And yet for these guys, from a creative point of view, it's all kind of housed inside and they have to let it out in some way. So I'm assuming, Tony, that the behind the scenes must be absolutely crazy.
Yeah, it's amazing. There's a lot that goes into making the show what it is, you know, including a cast of, you know, actors and the live rock band and our awesome technical staff who put together the entire show. And one of the most amazing parts about it is the music. You know, like you were saying earlier, the Blue Men don't talk, so a lot of what they communicate comes through in the music. You know, they'll play these amazing, unique instruments that are all made out of plumbing plastic pipe that you've never seen anywhere else, and it doesn't sound like anything else either.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, and getting them ready, because I mean, it's looking at these pictures, that's not just a little touch of powder.
No.
How long does that take?
It's a whole process to get ready, but I mean, the makeup and, you know, the bald cap and everything that we have to put on, that takes an hour, 45 minutes, an hour, but really we spend about 2 hours getting ready for the show, including playing with the band.
Yes.
And just, it takes a lot of kind of bonkers energy to put together our show, so we just have to spend a lot of time getting excited and, you know, getting our energy up and you know, get the banter going and getting playful, and because once we have that connection and that energy between us, then we can share it with the audience really well.
And I also understand that you've also performed on many international stages, collaborated with big names before. Any plans to maybe collaborate with South African artists, African artists, expand the Blue Man Group in the African continent?
We're always looking for new collaborators to work with.
How does that work? How does that work? Do you just kind of bring up a concept, or somebody comes to you with a concept and then you decide to roll it out?
I think both of those things happen. It's in fact, one of the most exciting things about being part of the world tour is so many of these territories are places we've never been before. So we're kind of, you know, dipping our toe in the water, being like, what's going on here? How do we relate to this place that we've never been?
And then finally, just sum it up for me, what South African audiences in Johannesburg, in Cape Town, can expect when they go and see the show.
They're going to be able to see something they've never seen before. They're going to come for an experience, a show that no matter what mood they come in, at the beginning of the show, by the end of the show, they're going to be on their feet dancing in the aisles, guaranteed.
They'll be part of the show. So more than anything, they can expect to be entertained.
I can't wait to show South Africa a preview of this wonderful show here this morning. So make sure that you stay tuned. Of course, tickets are available and you can get them. They'll be in Jozi at Monte Casino from the 7th of February to the 5th of March. And of course, in Cape Town at Grand West Arena from the 21st of March to the 26th. So check out tickets online. And we've got a performance coming up on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. But right now, let's quickly check out the news headlines.